Hello guys and welcome to this week's studio vlog. It is I, your favorite trash goblin. I have returned. As mentioned in last week's vlog, I'm kind of a little bit over renovation. I don't know if I mentioned it in the vlog or just mentioned it in the comments, but I'm a little bit done. I've been doing this for a couple of weeks and I'm tired. So this week I really want to focus on doing a little bit more art related content and getting away from the whole renovation. It's just been a lot of moving boxes around and moving furniture around and getting to one place into another place, and I just wanna decompress, I guess. So even though we're done with the most important things in this room, furniture and all these things are up now, I think the next part would just be decorating. I just don't feel like it right now. I'm probably gonna give it a rest for a week or two and then come back to it once I know where I want to put everything. I just feel like I have no creativity for this right now. However, we did make a few more changes, so I'm gonna give you a little bit of an update and then let's actually start to do some art. First update, as you can see, we finally moved the pin drawer over to the green wall as mentioned in last week's vlog. Also, as you can see, my gachapon got a beautiful place up on these drawers and the Christmas tree is still here. Everyone needs to comment on the Christmas tree all the time. I have like people visiting me and everyone's like, oh, the Christmas tree is still up. I just don't know where to put it. And honestly, it kind of goes with the room, so it's gonna stay there for now. Then, as much as I liked the room being empty last week, we really had to get some of the boxes from other parts of the house down into this room because we have the most space here. It kind of looks like an excavation point where, or maybe like an archaeology point where the soft boxes look like lights. And now I'm gonna go up to my box. It looks like a landslide of boxes. But yeah, this is gonna stay here for a little while because obviously this is a room with the most space. So we just have to deal with it. I hate it, but it's okay. Also, another update, I finally got my second row of hanging shelves up. This is where I work, and again, this will be the background later on. I want to have all my bags on display, my sample bags, so they will go there. Right now it doesn't look so nice, and you can see there is some paint that went off the wall, which is mainly due to me having some paintings here or like some frames hanging here before, and obviously, as mentioned before, our walls can just not handle you taking the frames off because they are taped to the wall, because you can't put screws in the wall either because the wall is so thick. It's really hard. So yeah, this looks like shit right now, but we're gonna paint this again and then it's gonna look good. This up here, hello baby. Not really done yet, but it's slowly coming along, and as said, I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. I kind of want to focus on other stuff this week though. I haven't drawn traditionally since December. It's been so long already again. I think the last time was for around New Year when I drew my little clown. So it's been such a long time. This is gonna be so much fun if I can open this. So I decided to draw on wood again. I really like drawing with acrylics on wood. And oh god. And we're gonna prime it first with some gesso that is clearly very full. And I instantly made a mess. Some of you might have seen this artwork before because it was part of my 100 buns challenge that I did last year. One of my friends liked the artwork so much that I decided to redraw it for her just a little bit bigger. If you have seen the original, it was super tiny and it was part of a little gift giving I did for December where my customers could get a free artwork with their order. So I actually don't have the original small buddy blob anymore, and this is just me redrawing it for my friend. I haven't drawn traditionally in such a long time, so this was a lot of fun for me and very relaxing, and I really like how the artwork turned out.
Do you agree with this? Do you not agree with this? Do you like The Sims 4? Do you not?
Okay, so I made a blue base layer because I knew that the color would probably not be opaque enough the first time I draw over it, but it's so much more splotchy than I thought it would be. So I am trying to do a second layer now. I mixed my blue with a little bit of white. I don't know, I think it's because I'm using Liquitex. I think it's a basic acrylics, and they are not very opaque. So I hope the white is gonna help to make this look a little bit better at the end. Like, I like the effect of it looking a little bit splotchy, but it's a bit much, isn't it? It's like it's not covering anything at all. Like in the beginning I was like, oh yeah, that's cute. Now it just looks messy. So I'm gonna go over it with another layer again, and let's see if it covers up all those not so nice spots.
You might have seen this was one vessel. We had 3 meters, and then in between our glowing rod. And it looked.
And that is not blind. What is blind is pretending that all they have is solidarity and ask you to support me, and I am asking you to listen to all.
I have to do a packing video today for social media, and I also want to take some product pictures for my new shop update that is supposed to come at the end of March. And that will include the plushies, the throw blankets, and some new pins. Oh, and also to address this situation, I tried to do cute makeup today. It didn't turn out the way I wanted. This is what we deal with. Get used to it. So out of the remaining wood from my desk, we had a little bit left. We made this mini desk, and this is where I want to take product pictures later. So I tried to make the background look cute, get rid of all the bagels in the drawer, and then that is going to be my backdrop. And we try to take some pictures. Since nothing in this room is properly decorated yet, I may have to make a little bit of an effort still to make the backdrop look good. But I hope later on almost every corner of this room will look a little bit more organized, so it looks nicer. This will be the background. Need to put something in there. Sorry if I sound a little bit sniffy at the moment. I think I'm getting sick. My son has been sick for the past couple of days with a fever, and I think I'm getting it too. So if I sound super nasal, I'm sorry. Man, I look blue here, as if somebody punched me. The funny thing is, it's not even blue. Maybe it's because of the light. Looks bad. Oh my god. Nobody punched me, I promise. Okay, so the packing video is done. Next up is taking a few product shots. How to get the plushies, blankets, and all the pins in one picture, because the pins are so tiny and everything else is so huge. Like, these blankets are giant. Ugh. Yeah, that's never gonna work out. Okay, so it looks like this, which is fine, but I don't know how to present these. I first tried to prop them up behind one of my Lulus, but I found these ones, so I'm gonna try to set them up like this. Yeah, maybe that works. Okay, so this was my shot. It's not the best, and I'm gonna take more product pictures later on of each single item. But I wanted to have like one picture where everything is in one picture so I can make the announcement. It's a little bit hard to see all the small guys. I think this is the best we can do. This is the backdrop without this. I think that's as good as it gets. It's really hard to see the throw blankets, but I think I'm just gonna put it in the description, and it's more about announcing the date. I just started taking everything down already, and I just noticed that I forgot to include the stickers. Because you will still be able to get these as well. They were, as I said, for free in the plushie pre-orders, but you can buy them in the shop update. I forgot to include them.
Hi.
Even though I said I wanted this week to be more relaxing, it really wasn't, because my son was actually sick all week, but I still somehow managed to take one day off and go to a ceramics class with my best friend. I've actually never been to a ceramics class before, and because my friend was only visiting for one day, we didn't have enough time to learn how to do our own ceramics. But instead we just learned how to paint ceramics. And it's definitely a lot harder than it looks, but it was still so much fun to try something new. And we actually decided to do something fun where I drew something for my friend and my friend drew something for me. It will take a couple of weeks before I get the finished pieces, but then we're gonna exchange them and each of us has their own ceramics from the other person. And I almost forgot to film the outro again, like always, but thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this week's studio vlog as much as I did filming it. It was nice to finally be doing something else than just renovating, and I hope we can do something creative again next week. Leave a like or comment, or maybe just subscribe to the channel. It would help me a bunch, and I see you again next week. Bye bye.